So you want and no, you'll never be. Number two, not an option. Take a seat.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Audio Therapy. Hey, man, this is hands down going to be one of my favorite episodes. I already know it. Not only is this dude my favorite rapper, whether you want to consider it lyricist, MC, rapper, whatever the fuck, whatever label you want to consider, this motherfucker is that. You know what I mean? He's top 5, easily top 3, in my opinion. This is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. You know what I mean? Fucking New Jersey bred, fucking straight from the gutter. You know what I mean? Hey, man, we talking about none other than Redman and motherfucking self, aka Funk Dr. Spot, aka Funk Doc. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, Reggie is that dude, bro. Reggie's always been that dude. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking one of the most illest MCs to ever grab a microphone. He's been doing it for fucking ever. Not to mention, you know what I'm saying? Like, Redman's been doing this shit since the fucking 90s, bro. Early 90s, late 80s. You know what I'm saying? Mainstream, early 90s. Been doing it since the motherfucking 80s. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Like I said, like, this is one of my favorite, all-time favorite artists. You know what I mean? You know, young kid growing up in LA, born in 87. So, you know what I mean? By 92, when What the Album came out, I was only 5 years old. You know what I mean? But by 96, when he dropped Muddy Waters, come on, bro. I was like 9 years old. I was already like finding the sound I like to hear. And I had a cousin put me on the Muddy Waters. Man, it was over from fucking there, bro. But you know what I mean? Like, dudes drop mad fucking albums. You know what I mean? Like I said, What the Album, There Is a Dark Side, Muddy Waters, Doc Is the Name, Red Gone Wild, Malpractice, Reggie, and just recently, the fire fucking album, Muddy Waters 2, which is, you know what I'm saying, which is, we're taking a song from that today. If you haven't heard the album Muddy Water 2, you tripping. Like, everybody always talking about, oh, bring hip hop back, yada, 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 this and that. If you haven't heard Muddy Waters 2, you bugging, bruh. Shit, beats are dope. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, obviously, the bars are dope. Has a couple features on the album, which we'll get into in a minute. But those are fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We talking about Redman himself. He's been around since, for those, you know what I mean, for some of my old heads, he's been around since EPMD. You know what I mean? That fucking Eric Sermon, was it Parrish? You know what I'm saying? He did Redman's first track or debut track, you know what I'm saying, was off of EPMD's album, that fucking Business as Usual. You know what I mean? He had a couple songs on that shit. People started hearing him. Then he was part of it was Hit Squad originally. You know what I mean? For those that don't know, Redman was part of a group called Hit Squad, which was, you know what I'm saying, Eric Sermon, you know what I mean, fucking Redman, fucking Parrish Smith. But then when EPMD broke up, you know what I'm saying, and Parrish went one way and Eric went the other, Parrish kept the name Hit Squad. So fucking Eric Sermon went over here, and that's when they created Def Squad, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, you know, they had Keith Murray. Redman obviously sided with Eric Sermon because, you know what I'm saying, like, that was home to him, you know what I mean? So that shit was back in what, like 92? You know what I'm saying? 90? Some shit like that. You know what I mean? When did What the Album came out in 92? So, you know what I mean? All this shit was like early 90, bro. You know, and you know, he's just been doing, you know what I'm saying, just been doing the damn thing ever since, which leads to the track that we're getting into today. The song we're doing today is called LaLaLa off the Muddy Waters album 2, you know what I mean? Featuring none other than Method Man himself. You know what I mean? Hey, Meth goes way back, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, 94, I believe, is when Redman and Meth first linked up. You know what I'm saying? They did like a battle rap on Yo MTV Raps. They went out on tour in 94, linked back up, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much from there, man, just it's been fucking, you know what I'm saying, two peas in a pod, you know what I mean? And Method Man, for those that don't know, but you should, you know what I'm saying? We talking about Method Man, member of the Wu-Tang Clan, Tadao, Iron Lung, Johnny Blaze, Hot Nickels, Mud, Shaquan the Panty Raider, Mr. MEF. You know what I'm saying? Like, these two dudes right here are legends, bro. Like, legends as legends could be. Both of them did the movie thing. Both of them in the movie scene. Obviously, you know, we go back to How High when they, you know what I'm saying, did the infamous How High. They did the soundtrack, which was also fire. Part 2 with Tony Braxton, not a movie song. You know what I mean? Like, they did cameos. Fucking Redman, you know, he's done fucking. I think he made a cameo like Scary Movie. Back in the day, he did like In Living Color. He did a bunch of other shit. Obviously, he's known for the infamous MTV Cribs when he was living up in his spot, which is really one of his spots. You know what I mean? Crawling through windows and shit like that. Method Man. Method Man's done countless movies, bro. Fucking recently in Power. Shit, what else, man? Meth's done so much shit and I can't even think of it, man. But obviously, both dudes are super fucking successful. They still holding it down. I know there was the interview, you know, recently where they're talking about like, oh, Meth and Redman don't kick it no more. Completely out of context, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says the relationship, you know what I'm saying, they have a business relationship and they respect each other's personal relationships. They on the road together. They kicking it every day. They doing this and that, promoting, doing tour, whatever. When that shit's up, bro, it's time to go to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homie ACS, we was in the military together. We seen each other every day fucking for a year straight. When it's time to go home, bro, all right, homie, I'm going to holler at you. And you keep it moving, bro. So, obviously, you know what I'm saying, songs like this show that Red and Meth, you know what I'm saying, are still doing what they do. So, enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and get right into it. This track is called LaLaLa, featuring Meth and Red off the Muddy's Water 2 album. Let's get it.
Let's go! Yo, now everybody welcome me back like I'm Carter. It's 90s ugly, I'm in the mirror like Shubba, America's most blunted. Cheech and Chong say I'm dun-da-da, a bounty hunter for the sour I'ma hit your hood, I'm in pocket high, get around. I'm on my toes like a midget in a urinal. Whoever you connect, boy, better tell him I'm looking for the killer, I'm trying to catch a felon.
I'm looking for who's selling, Mary cooking my cerebellum. I pin and tell him my art is war, Machiavelli. By day 7, see what you smelling is me and Helen. You see that 7 or 7 C's, call me Magellan, or call a Reverend, Mac 11 and split your melon. If that don't get him, a honeydew in a split second. America's most, put us both in the smoke section, with no sticks and no seeds and no exception.
I'm like, yeah, you know I roll like. I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Now everybody say that. I'm like, yeah, you know I roll like. I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Brick City, smack that.
Hey, blunt brothers, you got the herb, the blunt covered. You came to beef with a butter knife that don't cut it. Just cold busted, wild style when I cold crush it. The Gilla House got a Gilla monster, cold blooded. You already, I run with Reggie, I don't puff it. We like De Niro and Joe Pesci, but low budget. Bunch of buzz killers, buzz buddies, they asking how he do it. Ain't no Nike to it, I just does it.
Granddaddy and I'm listening to Bob Marley. I tear the roof off the porch like it's house party. I got the new edition, that green homie, it's a killer. Ralph, Ricky, Mike, Bobby, Ronnie, and Johnny. Niggas say they got gas, but it's all gas. They talking like a podcast, nigga, all ass. I never share and I don't pass the clip, cause that shit on his lip got some shit on his lip, nigga. Yeah, you know I roll like. I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Now everybody say that. I'm like, yeah, you know I roll like. I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Brick City, smack that. Hey, yo, this weed I got, bruh, I swear on my mama I can see the future. The hood say I got kush with diamonds. I'm at court in marijuana pajamas. The judge said, you smoke bud? I'm like, yeah, your honor. I got the plug, so my homie got it on the low. Cause I'm looking at your O's, nigga, like, what are those? I got a party in LA. If I run out of bud, I need more like Rudy Ray, nigga.
Pardon my French, I'm so international. This is Doc and Meth, Jim Fumin, Sacre Bleu. The skunk on me, mon ami, pet le vieux. Call your nephew and that's how I give me yep with you. This is Vex on more energized, no rest for me. No positive without negative, more or less, homie. The best bud in the West on me, no stress on me. Protect your neck, cause me and Brody got next,
I'm
homie.
like, yeah, you know I roll that. I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Now everybody say da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, you know I roll that. I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Brick City, Staten Island.
Yo, bruh. Yo, that shit was fucking fire, bruh. That shit there was some come on, man. Bruh, that shit there was something serious, bruh. Shouts out to Red and Meth, bruh. Still holding it down, dog. Like, tell me come on, man. Let's be honest. Let's put all bias aside. When was the last time you heard two MCs hop on a track and spit that flawless? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. The transition from in the first verse alone, bruh. The transition from Redman to Method Man, like, come on, man. And then the verbiage, bruh. The verbiage alone, bruh. Like, man, that shit. That just goes to show, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why a lot of people want to put an age limit on hip hop. And I'm not saying you should be, 45 years old trying to pursue an album. I mean, maybe you could, maybe you couldn't. I'm not saying it's ideal, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, when you just ill at what you do, there is no age limit on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might not be your crowd, but if we talking about, you know what I'm saying, the love of the sport, the love of hip hop, and I want my favorite rapper against your favorite rapper, and my favorite rapper happens to be Redman or Method Man against your favorite rapper, well, I mean, unless you coming with somebody crazy, like, I'm winning that all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, you get a lot of those rappers who are battle rappers or are just, you know what I'm saying, super lyrical, that they can't create songs, which happens. It's a lot of them. A lot of rappers who are fucking raw as fuck, like on the battle scene and shit like that, and they can't make a song to say their life. But then there's rappers who can't freestyle at all, but will write you a banger. You know what I'm saying? So you get, when you get the Redmans and the Method Mans, that's the whole package, bruh. These motherfuckers were freestylers. You know what I'm saying? Meth grew up, you know what I'm saying, with the Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Brick City, Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang out there, Reggie over here doing his thing. You know what I mean? They were all battle rappers. Like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember exactly what year it was. I want to say it was 94. You know what I'm saying? But Redman and Method Man were battle rapping on Yo MTV Raps. You know what I'm saying? Like, for all those that were able to go, you know what I'm saying, and remember Yo MTV Raps. Yeah, back I think it was 94. You had Redman, you had Method Man. They were doing a rap battle. Yeah, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it might have been earlier than that. It might have been early 90s, because in 94 they linked back up for the first time when they went on tour. And that's when they just boom, 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 just kept shit moving. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And so shouts out to, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Funk Dr. Spot, to Cali and Stallion, you know what I mean? Like, these two legends in the game, hands down, bro. Like I said, you know, Redman is not only my favorite rappers, not only my favorite rapper, but he's probably your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. You know what I mean? Like, there's no question about it, man. You know what I'm saying? There's not many people I would say, like, I take over everyone, but Redman is definitely one of those cats where I take over fucking everyone. You know what? Just because just because, man, we got to go out with one of my favorite. And I think it's actually fitting too, because since we just listened to LaLaLa from Muddy Waters 2, which is Muddy Waters 2 came out late last year. I believe it was November, December 2024. Muddy Waters came out. And but the shit's been anticipated for a long, long time, bro. Long time. And he actually dropped a Muddy Waters 2 mixtape, which this is my favorite track. And you'll hear when you hear it, you'll understand why. Let's go. Boom.
Niggas send it to me. Hey, Muddy fucking Waters mixtape, man. I'm high as a bitch up in this motherfucker. I need a beat. I need a fucking beat. I don't need no turn up beat. I need some elements, some hip hop. Let's get back to some elements and shit. Yeah. Josh, I like that, man. You like that, man? Let's turn that shit up, man. Yeah. Lyrical wordplay for y'all. I feel good on this one, man. This is how real MCs do it, you know. Yeah. I like this shit a lot, man. Dunfiato. Rome, York, we in the building. Check it out. Yo, when I hit the bong, I'm Godzilla taking over Hong Kong, eating wonton with a shotgun and long johns. It's not unsung, no story here to tell. I'm just ready. I'm a student before the school bell to propel my wordplay. Thursday, boy, I bust off 3Ks on Martin Luther King birthday. Berkeley College for $20. If I got it, smoke here, inquire my knowledge. A little psychotic, I know. Rate me, I'm Michael Jordan in the Final Four, fighting with Wayne Gretzky. I'm not relevant. Let's see who's spitting. Some of y'all Coke and Pepsi. I can't tell the difference. I'm Darryl when I'm pitching. Before the white girl had him twitching. Not a rap game in my kitchen. Easy pickings. Rebel would have caused my mind. It's like fuck with mine and put your mind on the wall. I'm on tour getting bread and tattoos, and your job is giving Tic Tacs in bathrooms. I hate gossip. I mash up your media mosh pit. Release a bad boom in the chat room. My weed bag's a vacuum to smuggle. Off of one blunt, a bitch gon' fuck you. Chicks TiVo the meatloaf. When I hit they belly, Doc dropping all dimes. Rico. Take precautions. I got a pallbearer that build coffins for all rappers and nonsense. Nonchalantly, I'm thinking darker than a convict conscious. That's why I'm sweating in the armpits. That's where the bomb is. The gang rate in my city is like the 80s where Kendrick Lamar lived. I got a harvest of purple at my apartment. Across the park, I sell pounds to Cartman. I think like an orphan, I'm in the zone, but it's freestyle, so these words might need a home. Executive neck, I demand respect. Check, don't even talk to me or text the wrong tone, okay? Stay at bay, Mandalay. When I write, I pull pins from these hand grenades. You could be amazed to hate it, but either way, I get it heated like Kanye and Sway. I'm done with it. I had fun with it. Stay back and tell your girl, come get it. She had Mr. Right, now she want Mr. Wrong. Now she swing along like Serena Arms.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's. I don't even gotta say nothing else, dog. I don't even gotta say nothing else. Like, come on, man. And come on, man. And this is past his prime, mind you. You know what people would consider past his prime. Redman's still killing y'all, dog. I'll take Redman on a bad day over your best rapper on his best day. Hands down. You know what I mean? Shit. That's just the way it gotta be, bro. But I appreciate y'all stopping through. Appreciate y'all watching. Hey, for those that never heard of Redman, for those who's never got a chance to hear of Redman, or those who weren't familiar with Redman, I hope I put a little bit of knowledge on your, you know what I'm saying, on your dome piece. You know what I mean? I hope, you know what I mean, when you after watching this, you'll go back, listen to a couple tracks, and then maybe one day we'll sit and realize, damn, he was raw as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because he is raw as a motherfucker. So shouts out to Redman, man. Shouts out to fucking, you know what I mean, real MCs, real artists. Shouts out to fucking, you know, everything Redman's done for Jersey, mind you. Big reason why legalization of weed out there is, you know what I mean, is a thing, because, you know, Redman and his peoples, you know. So, hey, man, shouts out to Redman. Appreciate everybody stopping through. And until next time, man. I'll see you. Peace.